Sooners ready to kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Throwing Sellers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Right down the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback.
Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. From the red zone, it's Jackson. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Sooners want to move quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sooners!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that drive covered 40 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sellers to throw. Spits it out to the back. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Finding some room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sellers. They're setting up the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing, Sellers. Looking for his man. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sellers bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation. Throwing, Sellers.
They're working that left side.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Jackson. Turning it up, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The offense changing the play. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Again, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Clark. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half, and it's a first down. Sellers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Sellers from the gun on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6.
What a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and will start the second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Handoff to the lone back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Sooners will try to convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
On the move, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They go play action with Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He'll take it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for it.
The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And I love the way the receiver works his route on this. He really sets the defender up. He sells like he's going one way, puts his foot in the ground, comes.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. He's going to take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Delay to the back. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Sellers from the gun on third down. Complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Mountaineers will have it first and 10. Sellers. Here's the pressure.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Gets the back moving. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Sellers from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. Right there, they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get it.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Going long. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. From the gun on third down, Sellers can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Fourth down, Sellers. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. flying down the left side. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, West Virginia.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. Now remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He wants to change this route. Throwing, Sellers. Might be looking to run. Right on the money. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sellers to the air again. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. That'll be enough to move the chains, and it'll also take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback making adjustments. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown Sooners. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
There will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Slithers into space. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Sellers to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get 1 first down. And Palmer, they could run it. They could play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. They go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a little room there. Picks up the 1st down. The 20. He's at the 10.
And this is why you play the games. On any given Saturday, anything can happen. And what an unbelievable upset win for this squad, David. They were so impressive coming into a situation where nobody gave them a chance. And it's early in the season. You know that a lot of their upcoming opponents, they're going to take notice of this.
I gotta say, this is the early season upset of the year candidate so far. Like, just out of the blue, didn't think it would happen, but this is why you play the games. Teams get better throughout the season, and this stuff will happen. Who can trip up? Who can play better on any specific day? And that's why this upset happened.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying the run, it's Jackson. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the lone running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Still on his feet. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. A give to Brown. Can't get him to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, no secret. This guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. JKS Makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's Eakin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. He's got the tight end. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that 1st down, and now they've got a decision to make on 4th.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sellers on the play action. Skips away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Jaron Kiave Songo Bolatelli. The short hands, it's Moore. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Snap it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fires quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolitelli. Just threw that one way too far.
I like the decision by the quarterback there because it's 3rd and short. You're in field goal range. Can't take a sack and knock yourself out of that field goal range, and you certainly don't want to force the football into traffic, risking an interception. Throw it away. Now you can kick the field goal if you want to.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality, assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. There's a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be changing the route. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. He is in! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sangapolatelli. He wants to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Man, and that one stings, right? Like, you're a receiver, it's fourth down, understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops are big, and some are bigger. And that was a big one on fourth down to drop that football when he had the first down.
Finds a man in the middle. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that.
Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. JKS makes the catch. It's Lofton. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Snagged out of the air. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jaren Kiave Songopovatelli fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! They take the lead with the 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. Runs through a tackle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Running it to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Sellers. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
finds his man. It's Marsh. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Throwing, Sellers. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Motion from the back. Fourth down, Sellers. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back. I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sangapolatelli. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Just a huge stop by their defense, and now there's a little work to do if they're going to try to pull this one out late. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Still looking, on the move. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
They'll go right back to it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Complete on third down. At the 20, he's got space. He's got enough to move the chain. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Trying the left side. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Might be calling a hot route. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Headed for the corner. It's Johnson. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
On first down from the 13-yard line.
Wilson, hey, enter, enter. League. Nat.
This time he wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
And there's so many targets to focus on, and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. He might want another play. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Mean Green. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the
will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Under fire. It's complete to the left.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Makes the catch. It's Knight. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. Plows through the defense. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's in! Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't eat too much and don't, you know, don't fall over in your seats.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's going for it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Throwing right. Complete downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it way down the field. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Well, the QB had the matchup he wanted. He's got his tight end on the slant route. But with his catch radius and his frame, that's where you want to go with that one. He puts it right on him, but the big fella just couldn't finish the play.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Might have a chance. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Running inside, it's Jackson.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a hit as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. The 40.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Moves around to clear up the vision. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
The run inside. It's Knight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT set.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Oklahoma Sooners. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Fighting him off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense.
He's got space. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here comes the pressure. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made after a big gain. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is a type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. On the move now. Touchdown, Sooners, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Caught quickly. They'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Hands it off on the counter. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Got an opening here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. The offense starts with a short field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To the air. It's Sellers. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff return starting just inside the 30. They get him down at the 39-yard line. Handoff running right. And he's brought down out at the 46.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They connect for 6. See if they can convert the point after. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Sooners.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Tight end makes the grab. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Caught by the receiver. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us, they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs. Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Powering through a tackle. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, the modern running back has got to be able to catch it out of the backfield here. He's got to improve his ability to do that on the outside. This is just a clear drop.
Throwing off play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock. This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
He'll take a deep shot here. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Gators. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Gives it to the back.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll hand it off. He's got a crease. He's in the... here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Sooners. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And here he goes. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him in time.
What an important touchdown for this group here before half. They're going to have to kick the ball off to start the 3rd quarter. And there was a real opportunity where this game could spiral out of control. And now they're able to remain close and really be in this ball game headed into the 3rd quarter.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5.